Hi, Mahjong lovers! This is Mahjong Samurai. Let's enjoy Mahjong World. In this video, I want to share with you the 4 shapes of one-away. Let's get right to it. Here's a question. What would you discard? Can you confidently explain why that discard is the optimal choice? If you're not confident in your discards, it's a learning opportunity. By learning from this video, you will be able to answer it, and you're guaranteed to increase your winning hands. So, let's get started. Here is the abstract of this video. One-away can be divided into following 4 shapes: extra tile shape, no extra tile shape, headless shape, and sticky shape. From top to bottom, the range of accepted tiles widens. By being aware of these 4 shapes, you'll be able to choose the optimal discards. Before we begin, let me give you a brief introduction about myself. I'm Japanese and a passionate Riichi Mahjong enthusiast. As you may know, Japan is at the forefront of Mahjong theory, and as a native player, I'm here to bring you the latest and greatest tactics straight from the source. Alright, let's get started. One-away selection is important. When you are one-away, discarding the correct tiles is crucial because even a small mistake can significantly affect your win rate. The number of acceptable tiles generally decreases as you progress from 3-away to 2-away, 1-away, and finally, Tenpai. At the same time, when you're in Tenpai, there's the relief of being able to ron on an opponent's discard other than your own draw. Therefore, it can be said that being in one-away is the most challenging. Precisely because one-away is challenging, it can be argued that maximizing acceptance when in one-away is essential. This theory is known as one-away peak theory or Ishanten peak theory. To maximize acceptable tiles when in one-away, it's important to understand the 4 shapes of one-away. Let's now take a closer look at each of these 4 shapes. Extra tile shape. Extra tile shape is the narrowest acceptance among the 4 shapes of one-away. Extra tile shape consists of 2 groups and 1 pair like this hand. The characteristic of extra tile shape is having 1 tile that does not directly contribute to acceptance. In this hand, the north tile is the one that does not contribute to acceptance. This north tile serves as a safety tile. In the above hand, 7-man is extra tile, and it serves as the seed for good shape, drawing 6-pin or 8-pin for side weight. As for the bottom hand, 3-su is extra tile, and it serves as the seed for higher score, mixed triple sequence, or sanshoku. When you have extra tile shape, it is crucial to being aware of having an extra tile shape and thinking about the function of extra tile. No extra tile shape. No extra tile shape also consists of 2 groups and 1 pair. The characteristic of the no extra tile shape is that all tiles contribute to the acceptable tiles. For example, this hand is no extra tile shape. This hand is a modification of the north tile in the extra tile shape, changing it to 8-su. This 8-su is sometimes called tatsu plus 1 tile. Thanks to the 8-su, the accepted tile count has increased by a total of 4 tiles, consisting of 2 tiles of 8-su and 2 tiles of 7-pin. This hand is also no extra tile shape because it has 2 groups and 1 pair, and all tiles contribute to acceptance. Headless shape. The headless shape, as the name suggests, is a form without a head, consisting of 3 groups and 0 pairs. For example, this hand is headless shape, which has 3 groups and 0 pairs. The characteristic of the headless shape is its wide acceptance, which in this hand allows for accepting 28 tiles. On the other hand, its weakness is that if a side weight tile is drawn, the resulting shape can become a single weight. For example, in the given hand, drawing 2-man would result in a single weight on 7s or 8s. However, there exists a flawless headless variation that doesn't have the weakness of becoming a single weight, as I mentioned earlier. Its name is the triplet headless shape. The triplet headless shape, as the name suggests, is a form consisting of 3 groups, containing at least 1 triplet and no pairs. In the triplet headless shape, the distinctive feature is that drawing any tile will result in a good tenpai in many cases. For example, when you draw 2-man, you can discard 7-pin, then your weight is 6-9-su, triplet headless shape for the win. Sticky shape. Sticky shape is the widest acceptable shape. Sticky shape consists of 3 groups and 1 pair like this hand. This hand has 2 floating tiles, 3-man and 7-su. Thanks to these floating tiles, this hand has 40 tiles acceptance. Amazing! In the sticky shape, you should consider which floating tile contributes the most to your acceptance. Hooray for sticky shape! We've completed the explanations for the 4 shapes of one-away. Great job! When you find yourself in a one-away situation, remember to be conscious of which of these 4 shapes it falls into and aim for a wide acceptance range. Okay, let's go on to practice. Practice 1. What would you discard? The answer is 1 pin. When considering the what to discard problem in a one-away situation, first think about which of the 4 shapes you can form. In this hand, we have 3 groups and 1 pair, which fortunately allows us to adopt the sticky shape. Therefore, the candidate tiles for discard are the floating tiles, 1 pin, 5 pin, and 3 su. In general, tiles on the inside of a sequence offer more acceptance, so the correct choice is 1 pin, which is the most outer tile. Do not discard 3 pin. If you discard 3 pin, there remains 3 groups and 0 pair, which is headless shape. Sticky shape has more acceptable tiles than headless shape. Practice 2. This hand was presented at the beginning of the video. What would you discard? The answer is 4-man. In this practice as well, let's first consider if we can adopt the optimal sticky shape. This hand has 3 groups and 1 pair, so it can form the sticky shape. Now, let's think about which tiles are the floating tiles. In this hand, the floating tiles are 4-man, 6-pin, and 6-saw. Regarding 6-pin and 6-saw in this case, they form good shape called bulging floating shape, or nakabukur. Among these floating tiles, the one that contributes the least to acceptance when held is the 4-man. So, discarding the 4-man is the correct choice. How was it? Could you understand how to choose the theoretically correct tile to discard, even when faced with a difficult-looking one-away shape at a glance? This will be the last thing, but please let me convey one point of caution. Caution! In this video, we discussed the range of tiles you should consider accepting. While accepting a wide range of tiles can be effective in many situations, it's not always the optimal choice. For instance, there are cases where prioritizing specific yaku or pursuing a good shape for your tenpai is the correct decision. However, I recommend starting by learning to accept a broad range of tiles because it sets the foundation for all your judgments. Balancing the widest acceptance with narrowing for higher points is an important trade-off to consider. These trade-offs become crucial at an advanced level of play, typically at or above the Saint rank in Mahjong Seoul. Therefore, if you're a player below the Master rank, it's advisable to focus on accepting the widest range of tiles initially. By mastering this approach, you will naturally progress to the level of a Saint player. Well done! That's it for today's video. I do thank you very much for your watching. How did it go? Have you understood that knowing the 4 shapes of one-away allows you to deduce the optimal discards theoretically rather than relying on intuition alone? Let's use these 4 forms to win big. If you have any remaining questions, or if you'd like to make any requests for Mahjong strategies, feel free to share your thoughts in the comments. It would bring me great joy if you could consider subscribing to my channel. Thank you for tuning in, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Take care and goodbye. The one who conquers tile efficiency conquers Mahjong.